What's going on, Eagles Nation? Welcome to today's episode of the Weekly Chirp. Stephen Helm here alongside Tom Moresco, and we're sorry we missed. We just kind of had a bye week last week.
Yeah.
We just kind of didn't show up.
I messed up for Bird Buzz and I forgot to do it. I forgot to put it up. I was actually anticipating the great weekend that we both had. He went back to Philly. I stayed in and I just ate so many good snacks, including all this guy's gummies. So I kind of owed him a couple Sour Patch Kids and things like that. And then I hopped on Xbox and you obviously know I played my sports franchises, drafted an NBA 2K team.
Yeah. I
tanked on purpose, acquired so many assets, so many first rounders. I had like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And I drafted my legends. And I got like Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jason Kidd, Allen Iverson, just a ton of really good talent. Hakeem Olajuwon.
There you go.
On the same squad, Chris Mullin, and this team was just loaded. Straight loaded. I simulated the entire season and went 82-0. No joke. I went 82-0 in a simulated season. Never happened before. I never even went. My best record was like 75-6.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Which is pretty good too. But 82-0, dead serious, and I'm now up 3-0 in my first round series. I'm playing the games now. Couple tight games with a pretty underrated 8-seed team, but I'm grinding it out.
Yeah,
and that's what I did this weekend.
And that's why Justin Bradley. That's why you missed Bird Buzz last week.
Yeah, that's pretty. I was thinking about like that. That's what my mind focused on. I knew I was going to this weekend.
Yeah,
with a lot of
82-0 because for you, that's for you, Justin.
That was for missing Bird Buzz. I went 82-0 because I was plotting on that team and how I was going to.
Sometimes you got to make some sacrifices.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, also because this dude went back and I was alone here and I was a little lonely and feeling like I needed Xbox to lean on like a crutch, so I did.
All good.
82-0.
Yeah.
Without this guy here,
without me. That was good. Went home. Went to a Phillies game and I actually won the game walk off on Saturday and it was just good to be around Philly fans again.
That's good.
I'll leave it around that.
I like that. Yeah. So now speaking of
I was drinking a beer, looking at the link in the parking lot, and just like
it's happening.
It's gonna be happening.
It's coming. I'm coming.
Coming.
Opener. But OTAs.
Fletcher
Cox showed up. He's back.
Of course he did. Yeah.
And he's fine. They're a couple other guys missed things.
Yeah, I think people it's optional.
It's voluntary, so you can't force a guy to be there. And going deep into the psyche of this player and the leadership. I mean, look, that's going to be decided in the locker room between the guys. It's not, you don't get your leadership stripped away from you like it's like a tangible item.
Yeah.
Because you didn't show up to 3 practices in May. I don't think guys that are on this team like looking up to Fletcher Cox don't look up to him anymore because of that. And I understand that people are going to make a mountain out of a molehill at times. It's what fans do. There's nothing to talk about. Got some cool OTA updates today though. It's always fun. I mean, look, are we overreacting? No, but we like to see these guys make some plays out there and catch some balls from your quarterback. It's fun. It's football. So. A guy on Twitter that I really like said, obviously I get the whole don't overreact to OTAs thing, but it's football news finally on the timeline. So we're gonna react. That's what he said, and I really was like, you know what? That's kind of how to explain it. It's fans seeing football news and just seeing guys in helmets and jerseys going out there running around cones, making catches. It's like the combine almost, but it's with all your favorite players and your team and things like that. And I like to see how guys moving and stuff, and especially the rookies. Mac Hollins he moves really well for a big receiver, and I really like how these guys are coming along and how he constructed the group at least, and we'll see how they're coming along. Like Jim Schwartz said when he talked. You see it in September and in the season and stuff, but you don't just decide now. This is for the guys to get better, and that's what you're seeing now.
Yeah, but I think it's also just like obvious, it's stating the obvious here, but it's just the social media world we live in, everything that gets videotaped or Snapchatted.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like all these clips. There's all these clips that come out that even 3 years ago, like you wouldn't see clips like this many clips coming out of practice that people are just filming on their cell phones and just posted up. So That's why it gives us the ability to see what's going on in practice, which is awesome. And that's why people are going to overreact because they're seeing their favorite players make plays. So
yeah, I mean you have to remember this is the fan base that when they had training camp at Lehigh put what was it like 15,000 people there.
Yeah,
that's absurd. That's literally ridiculous. That's just unreal. That's more people than go to the Sixers games.
Yeah.
Like that's a real sport on a Saturday. Like. Dead serious. If the Sixers get 15,000 people out there on like a Saturday, that's like a really nice Saturday for them.
Yeah.
And that's training camp for the Eagles. So
yeah.
You multiply that by, you multiply these clips that are coming out with a fan base that's just crazy about the team. And you get, and then there's also another thing is people are starting to just realize how vast the Eagles fan base actually is. And there's a lot of people that don't live in Philly that are fans of this team and have been for their whole lives and never even been to Philly. Yeah. And that's what the internet shows, that there's so many fans of teams that are from different areas. So when they see stuff like that, they've never been to a game and they're seeing live clips of these guys in practice. So it's like everyone loves behind the scenes. Everyone loves reality shows. Everyone loves the show Hard Knocks on HBO. It's like what it is. You don't even need that stuff because on Twitter you can go on and see clips of Torrey Smith making one-handed catches on, in practice, and it's like we have a glimpse into what NFL coaches are seeing, and everyone, no matter what you say at any point, everyone watches those because they have different reasons to watch them. Some people like having that angle. Some people like just watching because they like seeing their favorite players. Everyone's going to watch them for different reasons and say something about it because that's just what people do, and so just enjoy it. I mean, if you don't want to watch it, you don't want to see what people have to say, then just kind of don't pay attention to them. But people are going to see clips of guys and they're making plays, and you hear Rasul Douglas is just breaking passes up everywhere, and it's not like it's non-contact. So we'll see what happens. And in live games, obviously, he's got a long way to go. But you start at OTAs day one, and you stand out to the coaches, and they're like, wow, this kid's breaking passes up. And this is against Wentz and stuff, so it's he's against receivers that are in the NFL. And Alshon Jeffery did you see that?
No.
Alshon so him and Rasul Douglas they're just going at it at practice, just like because he's guarding them and stuff. And Alshon had a fade in the corner of the end zone, and he caught it over him and scored. And he stared Rasul Douglas down, and Rasul Douglas was on the ground. They both went to the ground, and he stared him down when he got up and spiked the ball in his direction, kind of just as a statement. Shows they're competing out there, and it's cool. Then Rasul Douglas comes back to end the practice with 3 straight pass breakups over the middle or something like that. I'm catching the tweets when I'm at work. I'm trying to get as much as I can, but I just like hearing about that stuff. It's just something I've always liked hearing about ever since I was younger, following the team, going to training camp, watching practice there. I love that stuff, so I just like hearing about that, and it's cool. And then I watched Rasul Douglas's interview after practice. He was open to the media, and he's a cool guy. He's a competitive dude, and he just kind of loves playing football, and he's got the right attitude. You always can kind of suss out what how guys are. It doesn't mean he's going to be good, definitely or anything, but I just I like what I'm seeing out of the guy so far. You start day one OTAs and keep going, and that's kind of it. You're gonna have your bad days, you're gonna have your good days. Aguilar, didn't have the greatest day today, as reporters were saying. Because that's what reporters do, though. They're like, oh, this guy had a great day of practice. I'm just like, oh, yeah. And then he had an okay day. And they're like, oh, man, he stinks. You know what I mean? So it's it's a ton of reports, but, you try to find what you can. And I saw Aguilar, had just an all right day. And it's all right, it's practice. At that point, you get excited when they do good. And then if they're like, all right, well, he didn't do so good. It's okay, cool. Well, that's what practice is for, It's You're not going to always be great and be like, oh, yeah, this guy's great, but you're not going to be like, oh, yeah, this guy sucks. It's dude, he's getting better, You're making plays one day, and then you're having a bad day, and then you're coming back from it. So that's what football's about. It's about adjusting. It's something that your favorite coach and quarterback couldn't figure out, and Chip Kelly and Sam Bradford, they had no clue how to
Well, I wouldn't
adjust
blame
what
Sam.
teams do.
I wouldn't blame Sam on that.
I probably wouldn't either, but I would blame Sam. I would blame Sam Bradford for nothing for delivering us a first-round pick.
Yeah,
we can honestly end it on that.
We can.
Derek Barnett. Let's end it on some Derek Barnett news. What's been said about him?
Good.
They're saying he's good. Jim Schwartz says he can turn a corner and cut around the edge when he's like this high off the ground and stuff. So it's
ankle flexion.
Yeah, the ankle flexion, and he gets under. So we'll be seeing that week 1 preseason. Need to get a win. So
but one other thing before we go, Nolan Carroll really embracing the Cowboys culture. The DWI.
That's another thing that happened. Yeah. Yep. The DWI from Nolan Carroll and
DWIs aren't too bad though. That happens.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I literally got a DUI. I'm sorry to say, but I did when I was like 19 years old, and
But this is the walking one. To get the walking one. This is just like a walking one. You can get the DWI.
DWI is driving while intoxicated. It's literally, the cop told me it's the same exact thing as a DUI. They can just call it either or.
Yeah. So they say the DWI.
It just is what it is. Like driving while intoxicated. However you like make that in your head.
Well, it's a DUI, driving under the influence.
It's the same exact thing, isn't it?
So I think it's like I mean I don't know. I feel like DWI is like a little less severe.
Maybe, but like it just is what it is. It's like
what do you got?
Yeah, it's DWI. Like, well, I'll school him after the camera.
We'll have to read the article. Because I thought he was just outside and drunk.
Nah, DWI is driving while intoxicated. So like maybe like by like just human rule, DUI looks more severe, but I swear it's the same. It's in the same thing.
Drunk walking intoxicated.
Nah, that's not what that drunk walking. Are you drunk? Drunk walking intoxicated. That's what he just said.
Well, it's a double
entendre.
there. It's two.
It's not a double entendre. That's not even the right.
It's two things.
Look, sorry about Bird Balls. We'll get it out to you Thursday. Eagles, Fletcher Cox back at camp. Practice, OTAs. Everything's going good. We'll see you on Thursday, folks.
Later.